There are many worms in here. Maybe one or two dead ones. Oh no, that guy's still alive. Bumbleclat! My YouTube family, big up. Welcome to Jason Gardening and More. Today, I have a special surprise for you guys because Mimi's worms, the 500 that I ordered like 3 or 4 days ago, they came in. We have live animals. So they come in this small box. I ordered 500 worms. So I want to see what's inside and I want you guys to see what's inside with me. So let's go. Mimi's worms. All right. Take off the tape off the top. Here we go. Okay. So, our trinket here, just explaining Mimi's worms, congratulating me on my purchase. Let's keep it going, baby. I also have a spray bottle here in case they're a little dry from transit, just to kind of give them a couple damp sprays. All right, guys, I just wanted to bring you guys in a little bit closer. Again, welcome to Jason Gardening and More. I just got 500 red wigglers from Mimi's farm. So it's braided. It's a very cute braiding. If you see it here, this is the bag. Very cute bag. It's black with some pink and brown and some greens on it with a little bit of whites. And yeah, so what I'm gonna do here is just cut the end of this bag here. Bam. Okay. Now we have cut the bag. The next step is to see if we can get that pulled apart real quick. It's very cool packaging. It's threaded really neatly. There we go. We have maybe one or two more threads to cut. And now the bag is open. Let's see what we can see inside. Nothing yet, right? But now we have to dig into this bag to see if we can find some worms. Here it is inside the bag already. You see these guys already moving around. They're very much alive. I don't think there's any that's dead, so Mimi is the truth. She said we would have all live worms, and I got it from Mimi's worms. Took about 3-4 days to get here, and I did order on Easter weekend too, so that's even crazier. Look at them. I'm gonna take these guys out. We're gonna go ahead and we are going to get our worms out of the bag and into our red wiggler 10-gallon worm bin. So let's see what's going on. It's mostly peat moss coming out right now. I might add that back in the bin later, but I don't really want a bunch of peat moss inside my bin. Oh, there we go. Got our first candidate. Very much alive, very much wiggly, very much moving, and I'm excited about it. I'll leave him here for now. We'll find him later. Right. Usually they're gonna be towards the bottom because that's where the moisture is gonna settle. So right now I'm just taking the peat moss out, kind of separating that from the worms. And I'll double check the peat moss after I'm done, just to make sure I didn't miss any worms. It's mostly peat moss, not too many worms in there yet. But now, what I'll do is, oh yeah, that's a lot of worms. There's another one right here. Let's put this down for a second. Oh. Here we go, we have another worm. Definitely alive, definitely moving around. Probably stressed out from transit, but he's still there. I'll put him in the box. His friend. Still got a bit more peat moss to go, but I definitely feel the worms. Nope, got another one here. A little bit sluggish, but that's to be expected. I just woke them up out their sleep. Another one in the peat moss right here. Just woke him up out of his sleep, guys. Oh, I got another one and another one. Yep, there's a lot of worms in here. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just grab a worm ball real quick, because I do feel them. Here we go. I don't want them to escape, so I'm gonna keep this on top here. But if you look, you can see a lot of movement with these worms already. I even see a few cocoons as well. Some of these guys are slipping through my fingers. He already slipped. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys in the bin as quick as possible, because I don't want to stress them out more than they're already stressed out. But first, let me grab this guy off the floor. He just fell through. And I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer to the bin. From Mimi's worms. As you can see here, yeah, he's still alive. Just a little shaken up. So what I'm gonna do here is just place this worm ball here. There's still a bunch more in our Mimi's worm farm bag, but I do want to show you guys how these guys are supposed to be put into their bin. I do have a small spray bottle as well. That's right here. And what I'm going to do is just place these guys on top in the worm ball and just give it a small spray just to make sure they're moist. And you guys can see they'll start to move out that ball and into the bin on their own without stressing them out. I do have a few more in the box and in the bag as well that I'm just going to be taking. Here you go. Putting those guys in. And I'll give you a close-up in a sec. I just want you to see all these worms going down into the bin. Here we go. Give them another spray just to make sure that they got some moisture on them. And you'll start seeing them go down into the bin on their own. I added 500 red wigglers into the bin in my 10-gallon tote. And as you can see, they're already making their way out of the worm ball and into their own corners of the bin. Again, these 500 worms came from Mimi's Worm Farm in Valdosta, Georgia. Absolutely amazing person, great product, and fast shipping. As you can see, these guys are already finding and making their own way into that bin. These guys are trying to find their own corner. These guys are also stressed out from transit. They've obviously been inside of a box for a while. All right, guys, welcome back to Jason Gardening and More. Again, thank you so much for following, liking, subscribing, sharing, where I share garden content, and I also started doing worm content.